Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about something very important for every English learner. Many people want to speak English fluently. They start learning with excitement. But after some days, they lose focus. They get distracted easily. They compare themselves to others. They study for 2 days and then stop for 1 week. And slowly, they begin thinking, maybe English is too difficult for me. But listen carefully. English is not the real problem. The real problem is lack of focus. When your focus becomes strong, your English also becomes strong. Even small daily practice can completely change your speaking, listening, vocabulary, and confidence. In this video, you will learn powerful lessons that will help you stay focused on English and improve faster. These lessons are simple, practical, and very easy to understand for beginners. So relax your mind, believe in yourself, and let's begin. Lesson 1. Make English part of your daily life. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is this. They only study English for a short time, and then completely forget about it for the rest of the day. They open a book for 20 minutes. They watch one English video. Then they return to their normal life without using English again. This is why many people learn English very slowly. Listen carefully. If you truly want to focus on English, you must stop treating English like a school subject. You must make English part of your daily life. English should not feel like something separate from your life. It should become part of your routine, part of your thinking, part of your daily habits. This is how fluent people improve naturally. For example, imagine a person who wants to become physically strong. If he goes to the gym once every 2 weeks, his body will not change much. But if he moves his body daily, eats healthy daily, and trains regularly, his body slowly transforms. English works the same way. Small daily contact with English creates big improvement over time. You do not need to study 10 hours every day. You simply need regular connection with English. That is the secret. Many beginners think, I need perfect grammar first. I need a big vocabulary first. I need confidence first. No. First, you need daily exposure. Your brain learns through repetition. The more English enters your mind every day, the more natural it becomes. For example, when you wake up in the morning, try using simple English thoughts. Say, "Good morning. I need to wash my face. Today, I will practice English." These are small sentences, but they train your brain. While eating breakfast, say simple things in English. I am eating bread. This tea is hot. I like this food. While walking outside, describe things around you. The sky is beautiful. That car is very fast. There are many people here. This habit is extremely powerful. Why? Because your brain starts connecting English with real life. And when English becomes connected to your daily activities, focusing becomes much easier. Another powerful thing you can do is change your environment. Your environment affects your focus deeply. If your whole day is only your native language, your brain stays comfortable. But when you slowly add English into your environment, your brain starts adapting naturally. For example, listen to English podcasts while walking. Watch simple English videos while eating. Read small English stories before sleeping. Change your phone language to English if possible. Little by little, English becomes normal in your life. And that is the goal. You do not want English to feel foreign anymore. You want it to feel familiar. Another mistake many people make is waiting for motivation. They think, tomorrow I will start seriously. Next week I will focus properly. When I feel motivated, I will practice more. But successful learners do not depend only on motivation. They create habits. Habits are more powerful than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited. Some days you feel lazy. That is normal. But habits keep you moving even during difficult days. For example, brushing your teeth is a habit. You do not wait for motivation to brush your teeth. You simply do it because it is part of your routine. English should become like that. A natural daily habit. Even 15 or 20 minutes every day is powerful if you stay consistent. Another important thing is this. Do not make English feel stressful. Many beginners create too much pressure. They think they must become fluent quickly. Then they become frustrated and lose focus. Relax. Language learning takes time. Even babies need years to speak properly. So be patient with yourself. Enjoy the process. Smile when you learn new words. Feel proud when you understand one new sentence. Celebrate small progress. Small progress creates big success later. Another powerful method is speaking to yourself in English. Many people fear speaking because they wait for other people. But you can practice alone anytime. For example, while cleaning your room, say, I am cleaning my room now. This room looks much better. I need to organize my table. This may feel strange in the beginning, but slowly your brain becomes faster in English thinking. And that improves fluency naturally. Remember this carefully. Fluency is not built only inside classrooms. It is built through daily connection with the language. The more English becomes part of your real life, the easier it becomes to focus. Another important thing is reducing useless activities. Many people say, I do not have time for English, but they spend hours scrolling on social media or watching random videos. The truth is not lack of time. The real problem is lack of priority. If English is truly important to you, you will create time for it. Even small moments matter. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Little by little, these moments create transformation. And listen carefully. Do not worry about perfect English right now. Focus on consistency first. Even broken English practice is better than no practice. Many fluent speakers became fluent because they practiced daily without fear, not because they were perfect from the beginning. So stop waiting to feel ready. Start using English now. Use simple words, simple sentences, simple conversations. Step by step, your confidence will grow. And one day you will realize something amazing. English is no longer just a subject for you. It has become part of your thinking, your routine, and your life. And that is when real fluency begins. Lesson 2. Stop thinking English is too hard. One of the biggest reasons people lose focus on English is not grammar. It is not vocabulary. It is not pronunciation. The real problem is mindset. Many learners repeat negative thoughts every single day. English is impossible. My English is very weak. I can never speak fluently. Others are better than me. And slowly, these thoughts destroy confidence. Listen carefully. Your brain listens to the words you repeat daily. If you constantly speak negatively about yourself, your mind starts believing it. Then every small mistake feels huge. Every difficult sentence feels scary. And every challenge makes you want to quit. This is why mindset is extremely important in English learning. Before you improve your English, you must improve the way you think about English. Remember this carefully. English is not magic. It is a skill. And every skill improves with practice. Nobody is born speaking fluent English. Every fluent speaker was once confused too. They also made mistakes. They also forgot words. They also felt nervous while speaking. But they continued practicing. That is why they improved. Imagine a small child learning to walk. At first, the child falls many times. But the child does not say, "Walking is too hard, I will quit." No, the child keeps trying again and again. And slowly, walking becomes natural. English works the same way. At first, speaking feels uncomfortable. Your brain translates slowly. Your mouth feels shy. You forget vocabulary. That is normal. You are learning something new. Do not expect fluency in a few days. Real learning takes time. Another mistake many people make is comparing their beginning to someone else's success. They watch fluent speakers on YouTube and feel discouraged. They think, "Wow, my English is terrible. I can never speak like that." But listen carefully. You are seeing their result, not their journey. You did not see their years of mistakes, practice, fear, and struggle. Every strong speaker was once a beginner. So stop comparing yourself unfairly. Your only competition is your old self. If you know more English today than yesterday, you are improving. That is enough. Another dangerous thing is fear of mistakes. Many learners stay silent because they want perfect English. But perfectionism destroys progress. If you wait to become perfect before speaking, you may never start. Mistakes are part of learning. In fact, mistakes help your brain improve faster. Every mistake teaches you something new. Think about this. How does a baby learn language? By making mistakes. The baby says wrong words many times, but slowly, the brain improves naturally. You must give yourself the same freedom. Do not be ashamed of imperfect English. Broken English is still communication, and communication is progress. Another important thing is changing your self-talk. Instead of saying, "My English is bad," say, "My English is improving slowly." Instead of saying, "I cannot speak fluently," say, "I am learning every day." These small changes matter deeply, because positive thinking creates positive energy for learning. A strong mindset gives you patience, and patience is extremely important for fluency. Many learners quit too early. They practice for a few weeks and expect huge results. When results come slowly, they become frustrated. But listen carefully. English learning is like planting a tree. You plant the seed today. You water it daily. But the tree does not grow overnight. Growth happens slowly and quietly. The same thing happens with English. At first, improvement feels small. But if you stay consistent for months, your confidence changes completely. One day you suddenly realize, "I can understand more. I can speak faster. I can think in English better." That transformation comes from patience and daily practice. Another powerful thing you must understand is this. Your environment affects your mindset. If you always surround yourself with negative people, your motivation becomes weak. Some people say things like, "English is only for smart people." "You are too old to learn." "You cannot become fluent." Do not listen to these people. Most of them are speaking from their own fear. Protect your mind carefully. Listen to motivational English content. Watch inspiring learners. Spend time with positive energy. Your mindset grows through what you hear daily. Another important truth is this. Confidence comes after action, not before action. Many people wait to feel confident before speaking English. But confidence grows through practice. The more you speak, the stronger you become. The more you listen, the more your brain improves. The more you practice, the easier English feels. Action creates confidence, not overthinking. And remember, do not focus only on how far you still need to go. Sometimes look back and see how far you already came. Maybe before you understood nothing. Now you understand small sentences. Maybe before you feared speaking completely. Now you can speak a little. That is progress. Be proud of small improvements. Small steps create big transformation later. And listen carefully. There is no perfect English learner. Every learner has weaknesses. Even fluent speakers continue improving. Learning never truly stops. So relax your mind. Stop treating English like an enemy. English is simply a language, a skill. And skills improve through patience, repetition, and practice. Believe in yourself, because the moment you stop saying English is too hard, your mind finally becomes free to learn faster. Lesson 3. Remove distractions. While studying, one of the biggest enemies of English learning is distraction. Many people want to focus on English, but their attention is always moving everywhere. They study for 2 minutes, then check their phone. They watch one English video, then open social media. They try reading English, but after a few lines, their mind goes somewhere else. And because of this, they learn very slowly. Listen carefully. Your brain cannot grow properly if your attention is constantly broken. Focus is like a muscle. The more distractions control you, the weaker your focus becomes. But when you protect your attention, your learning becomes much faster. Today's world is full of distractions. Phones, notifications, short videos, endless scrolling, random entertainment. All these things train the brain to lose concentration quickly. That is why many people cannot focus even for 10 minutes anymore. Their mind becomes restless. But if you truly want to improve your English, you must learn to control your environment. Because your environment controls your focus. Imagine trying to light a candle during strong wind. The flame keeps moving and struggling. That is exactly what distractions do to your brain. They interrupt your concentration again and again. And slowly, studying starts feeling difficult and tiring. Another mistake many learners make is multitasking. They think, I can study English while checking messages. I can watch English videos while scrolling social media. But real learning needs deep attention. When your brain focuses fully on one thing, it remembers information much better. That is why even 20 minutes of deep focus is more powerful than 2 hours of distracted study. Quality matters more than time. For example, imagine 2 students. The first student studies English for 3 hours while constantly checking his phone. The second student studies with full concentration for 30 minutes. Who will improve faster? Most likely the second student, because focused practice creates stronger memory and understanding. This is why concentration is so important. Another important thing is creating a peaceful study space. Your brain learns better in calm environments. If your room is noisy and distracting, focus becomes difficult. Try finding a quiet place. Sit comfortably. Keep only the things you need. Remove unnecessary distractions around you. Even small changes can improve concentration greatly. And listen carefully. Your phone is one of the biggest distractions today. Many people open their phone for 1 minute and suddenly lose 1 hour. That time could have been used for learning. If possible, keep your phone away while studying English. Or turn off notifications for some time. Protect your attention like something valuable, because attention is powerful. Where your attention goes, your future grows. Another important thing is studying with clear goals. Many learners sit down without knowing exactly what they want to do. Then they become confused and distracted quickly. Before studying, decide clearly. Today, I will practice speaking. Today, I will learn 10 new words. Today, I will improve listening. Clear goals help the brain stay focused. When your mind has direction, concentration becomes easier. Another powerful method is studying in short, focused sessions. Do not force your brain for too many hours at once. For example, study deeply for 25 or 30 minutes. Then rest for a few minutes. Then begin again. This helps your brain stay fresh and active. Remember, English learning is not about suffering. It is about consistent, smart practice. Another thing you must understand is this: your mind becomes what you feed it daily. If your whole day is full of noise, distractions, and random entertainment, your brain becomes weak at concentrating. But if you regularly practice focus, reading, listening carefully, and deep thinking, your concentration becomes stronger. Focus improves with training. At first, concentrating may feel difficult. Your brain may want distractions constantly. That is normal. Do not quit. Little by little, your focus will improve. And when your focus improves, your English improves faster too. Another dangerous habit is overthinking while studying. Many learners stop every few seconds thinking, "Am I learning fast enough? What if I never become fluent? My pronunciation is bad." These thoughts destroy concentration. When studying English, focus on the present moment. Just learn. Just practice. Just continue. Progress comes slowly through repetition. Do not pressure yourself too much. Relax your mind. A calm brain learns faster than a stressed brain. Another important truth is this: you do not need perfect conditions to study. Many people waste time waiting for the perfect mood. But disciplined learners practice even on difficult days. Even if you feel lazy, study a little. Even if your focus feels weak, continue practicing. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum creates improvement. Remember this carefully. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you are building a stronger future. Every focused study session improves your English step by step. Maybe today the progress feels small, but after months of focused practice, your speaking, listening, vocabulary, and confidence will completely change. And one day you will realize something powerful. The moment you controlled your distractions was the moment your English truly started improving. Lesson 4. Practice English every day. One of the biggest secrets to improving English is consistency, not talent, not intelligence, not expensive courses. Consistency. Many people practice English only when they feel motivated. One day they study for many hours, then they stop practicing for 1 week. This creates very slow progress. Listen carefully. English improves through daily contact. Even small daily practice is extremely powerful. Imagine watering a plant. If you give the plant a huge amount of water one day and then ignore it for 10 days, the plant will not grow properly. But if you give a little water every day, the plant slowly becomes healthy and strong. English works the same way. Your brain learns through repetition. The more regularly you practice, the more natural English becomes. That is why daily practice matters so much. Many beginners think, I need 5 or 6 hours every day. No, you do not need perfect study schedules. You need consistency. Even 20 or 30 minutes daily can completely change your English over time. Because small daily actions become powerful after many months. For example, imagine two learners. The first learner studies only once a week for 5 hours. The second learner studies every day for 30 minutes. Who will improve faster? Usually the second learner. Why? Because daily repetition trains the brain continuously. The brain remembers better when practice becomes regular. This is why short daily practice is more powerful than rare long study sessions. Another important thing is this. Daily practice creates momentum. Momentum means continuing naturally without forcing yourself too much. At first, English practice may feel difficult, but after some time, it becomes part of your routine. And when something becomes routine, focusing becomes easier. For example, think about brushing your teeth. You do not need motivation every morning. You do it automatically because it became a habit. English practice should become like that, a natural part of your life. Another mistake many learners make is stopping after difficult days. Sometimes they feel tired. Sometimes they feel lazy. Sometimes they feel slow progress. Then they completely stop practicing. But listen carefully. Bad days are normal. Even fluent speakers have difficult learning days. The important thing is not perfection. The important thing is continuing. Some days you may practice a lot, some days only a little. That is okay. Just do not completely disconnect from English. Even 10 minutes matters. Read one page. Listen to one podcast. Speak a few sentences. Small practice keeps your brain connected to the language. And that connection is extremely important. Another powerful thing about daily practice is confidence. Confidence grows through repetition. The more you hear English, the less scary it feels. The more you speak English, the easier speaking becomes. The more you read English, the faster your understanding improves. Everything becomes easier through regular exposure. Imagine learning to drive a car. At first, driving feels confusing and stressful, but after daily practice, your movements become natural. English is the same. At first, your brain works slowly, but daily repetition trains your mind step by step. Another important truth is this: you do not need to practice perfectly every day. Many people stop because they think, my pronunciation is bad. My grammar is weak. I make too many mistakes. But mistakes are part of practice. Do not fear imperfect English. Practice creates improvement, not waiting. Even broken English spoken daily is more powerful than perfect English never spoken. Another great habit is creating a simple daily routine. For example, morning. Listen to English for 10 minutes. Afternoon. Learn 5 new words. Evening. Speak English aloud for 15 minutes. Simple routines help your brain stay organized. And organized practice improves focus. Another thing you must understand is this: fluency is built slowly. Many learners expect quick transformation. When results come slowly, they lose motivation. But real growth often feels invisible in the beginning. Just like going to the gym. At first, you may not see huge physical changes, but inside, your body is becoming stronger. English works the same way. Your brain is improving quietly every day, even when you cannot notice it immediately. One day you suddenly realize, I understand more English now. I can speak faster. I can think in English more easily. That improvement comes from daily consistency. Another dangerous habit is waiting for the perfect time to practice. Many people say, "I will start seriously next month. I will practice when life becomes easier." But successful learners start now, even during busy days, even during difficult times, because they understand something powerful. Small daily effort changes the future. Remember this carefully. You do not become fluent in one day. You become fluent through many small daily actions repeated again and again. That is the real secret. And listen carefully. Some days your practice will feel boring. That is normal too. Do not quit because of boredom. Discipline is continuing even when excitement disappears. Strong learners understand this. They practice because they care about their future, not only because they feel motivated. At the end of the day, fluency is not built by one big moment. It is built quietly through daily habits, one sentence at a time, one conversation at a time, one practice session at a time. So keep practicing every day, even when progress feels slow. Because one day your small daily effort will become powerful English confidence. Lesson 5. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the biggest reasons people lose focus on English is comparison. They look at fluent speakers and suddenly feel discouraged. They think, "My English is very weak. I speak too slowly. They are much better than me. I will never speak like that." And slowly, their confidence becomes weaker. Listen carefully. Comparison is dangerous because it makes you forget your own progress. Instead of focusing on learning, you start focusing on other people. And when your attention constantly stays on others, your motivation becomes unstable. Remember this carefully. Every fluent speaker was once a beginner. Every confident English speaker once made mistakes too. They also forgot words. They also felt nervous. They also spoke broken English in the beginning. But most people only see the final result. They do not see the years of practice behind it. Imagine seeing a huge, strong tree. You admire its beauty and strength. But you forget something important. The tree started as a tiny seed. It needed time, patience, sunlight, water, and growth. English fluency works the same way. Nobody becomes fluent overnight. Real improvement happens slowly. Another dangerous thing about comparison is this. It creates unnecessary pressure. Many learners become obsessed with sounding perfect. They want perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, perfect fluency. And because of this pressure, they become afraid to speak. But language learning is not about perfection. It is about communication and progress. A person who speaks imperfect English confidently will improve much faster than someone who stays silent waiting for perfection. Do not let comparison steal your courage. Another important truth is this. Everyone learns differently. Some people improve listening faster. Some improve speaking faster. Some learn vocabulary quickly. Some need more time. That is normal. Your journey is unique. For example, imagine two students learning English. The first student practices 3 hours daily. The second student only practices 30 minutes daily because of work or family responsibilities. Should they compare themselves unfairly? No. Everyone has different situations, different struggles, and different learning speeds. That is why comparison is unfair. Focus on your own progress, not someone else's timeline. Another thing many learners forget is this. Social media often shows only success, not struggle. You see fluent speakers smiling confidently, but you do not see the embarrassing mistakes they made before. You do not see the fear, frustration, and hard practice behind their success. This creates unrealistic expectations, and unrealistic expectations destroy motivation. Instead of saying, "Why am I not fluent yet?" ask yourself, "Am I improving little by little?" That question is much healthier, because small progress matters. Maybe before you understood nothing. Now you understand simple conversations. Maybe before you were afraid to speak. Now you can say small sentences confidently. That is progress. Be proud of it. Another dangerous effect of comparison is jealousy. When people constantly compare themselves, they sometimes become bitter and frustrated. Instead of learning peacefully, they start feeling emotionally tired. But successful learners focus differently. They use other people as inspiration, not as competition. When they see fluent speakers, they think, "If they can learn English, maybe I can too." That mindset creates hope instead of frustration. And hope is powerful for long-term learning. Another important thing is this: your English journey is personal. Maybe your goal is traveling. Maybe your goal is confidence. Maybe your goal is a better job. Maybe your goal is speaking with international people. Your reason is different from others, so your learning speed does not need to match theirs. Stop rushing your growth. A flower blooms at a different time than a tree, but both become beautiful in their own way. The same thing happens with people. Another powerful habit is celebrating small wins. Many learners ignore their progress because they only focus on fluency. But small improvements matter deeply. For example, understanding one new sentence is progress. Learning 5 new words is progress. Speaking 1 minute confidently is progress. These small victories slowly build confidence, and confidence helps you stay focused. Another important truth is this: fluency is not a race. There's no prize for becoming fluent faster than others. The real goal is becoming better than your old self. Even slow progress is still progress. Never forget that, and listen carefully. Some people may learn faster than you. That is okay. Some people may speak more confidently right now. That is okay too. Do not let someone else's success make you hate your own journey. Your future fluency is still possible, but you must stay patient and consistent. At the end of the day, the only person you truly need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. If you keep improving little by little every day, your English will eventually transform. So stop comparing. Stop doubting yourself. Focus on your own practice, your own growth, your own journey. Because real success comes when you stop looking at everyone else and finally start building yourself with peace, patience, and confidence. Lesson 6. Train your mouth, not only your brain. Many English learners know a lot of grammar and vocabulary. They can understand English while reading or listening. But when it is time to speak, their mind becomes blank. Why? Because they trained their brain too much but never trained their mouth. Speaking English is not only mental practice, it is also physical practice. Your mouth needs training. Your tongue, pronunciation, speed, and confidence improve only when you speak regularly. Imagine a football player who only watches football videos but never plays on the field. Will he become a great player? No. Watching helps, but real improvement comes through practice. English speaking works the same way. You must open your mouth and practice daily. Read English aloud. Repeat sentences. Copy pronunciation. Speak to yourself in English. At first, you may feel shy or uncomfortable. That is normal. Every beginner feels like that in the beginning. But the more you speak, the easier it becomes. Another important thing is this: do not fear mistakes while speaking. Many learners stay silent because they want perfect English. But silence slows improvement. Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake teaches your brain something new. Fluent speakers became fluent because they practiced through mistakes, not because they avoided them. Another powerful habit is shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and repeat immediately. Copy the speed, pronunciation, and emotion. This trains your mouth naturally. Little by little, your speaking confidence improves. Remember this carefully. English fluency grows when your mouth becomes comfortable with English sounds. So stop only studying silently. Start speaking daily. Because speaking practice transforms knowledge into real confidence. Lesson 7. Remember why you started. Every English learner feels tired sometimes. Some days you feel motivated. Some days you feel frustrated. That is normal. But during difficult moments, you must remember one important thing. Why did you start learning English? Maybe you want a better future. Maybe you want confidence. Maybe you want international opportunities. Maybe you want to travel or communicate with people around the world. Your reason is powerful. Because when your reason becomes strong, your focus also becomes strong. Many people quit English because they forget their purpose. They only focus on difficulties, grammar problems, vocabulary problems, fear of speaking, and slowly they lose motivation. But successful learners focus on their future, not only their struggle. They remind themselves, one day my English will help me change my life. That thought gives strength during difficult days. Another important truth is this: fluency takes time. Do not expect instant results. A strong building is built brick by brick. English fluency is also built step by step. Every small practice session matters. Every new word matters. Every mistake matters. Little by little, your confidence grows. And one day you suddenly realize, you can understand more. You can speak more easily. You can think in English faster. That transformation happens because you did not quit. So whenever you feel distracted or discouraged, remember your dream again. Remember your future self, the version of you who speaks English confidently and proudly. That person is possible, but only if you continue. So stay patient, stay focused, and never forget why you started your English journey. Focus on your English every single day, even if the progress feels slow. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not fear mistakes. Do not lose hope during difficult days. Remember, fluency is not built in one night. It is built through small daily practice, patience, and consistency. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep learning. One day you will look back and feel proud because you never gave up on yourself. If this video helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful English learning and motivational videos. See you in the next video.